In this day and age, you have a lot of things to worry about when it comes to kids. You have vapes, marijuana gummies, all sorts of that. But there's one thing plaguing this new generation of youths.
Virtual reality is a fun way to experience games and apps. Virtual reality has the user wearing a headset and looking into a virtual world. This has many downsides though, as when you're inside a virtual world, your mind becomes gooey and horrible consequences happen.
I'm Tegan, Canada's best news reporter, and this is the harmful effects of VR. You may be wondering, what's so bad about VR? Well, let's go down the list, shall we? First one, headaches.
How long have you been playing VR? Well, I've been playing for about 3 years now, and I've got so many headaches from playing VR, and it really affects me a lot.
What is the worst headache you've gotten?
I remember this one time when I got a headache. It felt like my brain was getting scrambled like eggs. Afterwards, when I woke up, well, I went to a coma. When I woke up,
Little Jimmy died shortly after this interview. Next. Little Jimmy died shortly after the interview. Next, we're going to discuss how advertisements are manipulating children into wanting these headsets for Christmas and birthdays.
Among Us is a popular multiplayer game. This advertisement shows players becoming the Among Us. This is very alluring to children.
Now, let's cut to a commercial break. Now, we're going to discuss something that'll make you shake in your boots, motion sickness. VR games can be intense, with you being thrown around or whatnot. And people can be very sensitive to this stuff. So much so that 4-year-old Riley is getting very, very bad motion sickness from these games. Let's check in on her.
When did you get your VR headset?
I got my headset for Christmas. Just for Christmas. And I mean, it's one game. It's called Roller Coaster. And I did the roller coaster, and then afterward, it started puking everywhere. Everywhere was puke everywhere. You should see how much puke there was.
Our next victim is an 18-year-old named Rodney. He is suffering from nearsightedness and has to wear glasses due to these lenses being so close up against his face. Now, these lenses practically turn your eyes into goop.
When did you get your headset?
Well, you see, I got my VR headset for my birthday, 18th birthday. I've been wanting it for a while, sitting on the TV, and it looks pretty neat. So I got one, right? Playing for a while, played this one game called Bones. It was something about bones and like some like science thing, whatever. Anyways, inside that game, very intense, right? And when I got out of the game, you see, I realized I couldn't read. I couldn't see my little lady that I have on my wall on the poster. I couldn't see her areas, and I was very concerned about this matter. Afterwards, went to the eye doctor, the optimist, and I got to wear glasses. I'm not wearing my glasses right now because I don't like wearing my glasses. Oh shit!
That was absolutely disgusting. Our next story is about a 13-year-old named Daniel who is suffering from hearing loss due to a multiplayer game. Let's hear about it.
Can you hear me okay? Okay, when did you get your headset?
Okay, yeah, so I got my headset. I can't remember exactly when. I played this one game. It was like something about Requiem, something like that. And there's these one. I went to this one public space, right? And the amount of loud blasts of sonic intensity inside my ears. Well, it's very hard for me to hear now. I have to have a hearing aid. It's in this ear, my right ear. And it's hard for me to. I can barely understand you. But it was a horrible experience for me, indeed.
Our last story may be the most frightening of all. When you're trapped inside this virtual world for hours at a time, when you take off the headset, you may feel like you're still there. We're going to be looking at Terry, a 8-year-old who is suffering from hallucinations and delusions because of this VR game. We're going to be hearing about it right now.
When did these hallucinations start?
So I was playing this one game. It was called Gorilla Tag. It was Gorilla, Monkey. And I was playing it for hours at a time. And I took a headset in the corner of my room. It was a giant monkey. It was a big old monkey. And then it spoke. It spoke. It said, hello? And then after that,
Tragic. Truly tragic. Terry has been living with these delusions and hallucinations for over a year now. We can only hope he gets better in the coming days. That is it for this segment of news. VR is something that we used to marvel at, the thought of escaping our world and going into a new one. And yet it appears that that virtual world is worse than ours and can even cause harmful effects to us as human beings. And just don't do it, man. Just don't do it.